Good morning, beautiful people, and welcome to another inspirational coffee break with Patty, where every conversation begins with a cup of coffee and ends with encouragement. Go ahead and grab your favorite cup of coffee, tea, or you can sip a little blueberry coffee with me. Today is Trust God Tuesday. Have you ever been in a season where life simply didn't make sense? Where the bills were piling up, the diagnosis didn't look good, the relationship felt uncertain, the door you prayed for stayed closed, and the answers you were looking for just didn't come? We've all been there. But can I encourage you this morning? God is tried and true. I've tried him. I've trusted him. I've leaned on him. I've cried out to him. And time after time, he has proven himself faithful. That's why Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 reminds us, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Sometimes we want to understand everything before we trust God, but faith doesn't work like that. Faith says, God, even when I don't understand, I still trust you. Even when the door closes, even when the answer is delayed, even when the path looks unclear, even when tomorrow feels uncertain, I trust you because God has a history of being faithful. He made a way before. He healed before. He provided before. He opened doors before. And if he did it before, he can do it again. Sometimes we lean too hard on logic, too hard on fear, too hard on what people say. But trust requires surrender. Trust says, God, I may not understand the process, but I trust your promise. Because God is never confused about your future. He already knows the way. So whatever you're facing this Tuesday, that health concern, that family issue, that financial pressure, that unanswered prayer, trust God anyway, because what feels delayed is not denied. Stop leaning on fear. Stop leaning on doubt. Stop leaning on frustration. Start leaning on the one who sees the whole picture because God is tried and true and he has never failed. If you've been encouraged by this inspirational coffee break with Patty, go ahead and click like, subscribe, share, and follow. No worries, it's free. I'll see you tomorrow morning for another inspirational coffee break with Patty. Remember, God loves you, and I do too. Have a blessed day on purpose.